Hello, everyone. Well, welcome to another round of Super Mario Land 2 Golden Coins tournament. I am here with one and only Odeer.
Hello, the one and only Typo. I'm here as well.
Yes, so we're both here. At least I think we're both here. I am excited to present this race between Chubaloe and EiP. These are two very good runners, and I'm looking forward to see what they do in this tournament.
Very good indeed. We have the number 5 seed here, or the number 5 on the leaderboard, number 3 seed in EiP. And Chubaloe is only a couple of seconds behind in PB.
And he actually got a new PB today.
Did he really?
I believe. Yes, he mentioned in the channel, let me just pull it up, that he got a 26:53.
Amazing. He didn't have a sub 27 before, I believe.
Yeah, so that's very exciting to see how this pans out. I haven't watched EiP a lot. I've seen a couple of his runs, but I'm not sure how he is for consistency. So I'm not sure which runner is going to end up being the victor here.
He streams over on Nico.
Okay.
But he's been on, like, when he grinds a game, he really grinds a game. He's the current world record holder in Super Mario Land 1, actually. And I'm excited to see how far he can get in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Super Mario Land 1 is a very tough game, so I'm sure he can get pretty close to the world record. But we have started. You can see that EiP and Chubaloe are both in Mushroom House, and they're going to do the... Oh, they actually already did that super jump, and I completely missed it. I don't know if they made it.
Yeah. I'm expecting both of our runs to be super close for a lot of the time today. At the very least until Tree Zone 3. We're in a stage of the tournament where we can expect that kind of consistency, I would say.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, then Tree Zone 3 is pretty much where the difficult strats start and where you can see some divide possibly by one or the other runner missing or getting one difficult trick that the other one doesn't.
Yeah, things start to ramp up around there. Right now, there's not a lot going on. These are pretty consistent levels. As you can see, they're pretty much right next to each other in terms of time, if not exactly next to each other. But right now, they're just racking up some kills here, which will be useful later on.
Yeah, like always, our runners are off in a clockwise order of the zones. We're going to go Tree Zone, Space Zone, Macro Zone, Pumpkin Zone, Turtle Zone, and Mario Zone. Little switch up in the end there. You would expect Mario Zone first, but we will see why we need to go to the Turtle Zone first. Has something to do with the power-up they pick up in this level. Not this very one. They're not gonna keep this one until the Turtle Zone.
It's really, you're really holding up that suspense for all the viewers. Oh, both of them get through the Cowfish Gauntlet. That's very nice to see. No cowfish were harmed in that section.
Yeah, they don't seem too endangered of a species, but if you don't have to kill a cowfish, you just don't want to do it. Like, just in normal life.
As far as I know, they only exist in this level, so they are on the watch list.
That is correct. Oh, small hiccup there on EiP's side. He didn't get into the pipe immediately, which is a common occurrence in this game. Vertical pipes are not good.
And this is the level Deer was talking about before. This is Tree Zone 3 or 4, depending on how you look at it. Chubaloe doing a super jump there. He gets high enough, and it looks like EiP makes it as well. And they're trying to despawn those little bugs that fly by, which looks like Chubaloe got some lag from that, unfortunately. And EiP
there was some lag, and then also Chubaloe failed to get running speed right away, so EiP ran right past him.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what I predicted. Tree 3 is where the things start to, like, just divide a tiny bit.
Right, and this spot right here for getting this fire flower can be tough if they don't use a safe strat. Looks like EiP did a slightly quicker strat, and he made it.
None of the strats looked super safe, in my opinion, but they made it. That's the thing. You want to take that fire flower grab a little bit safe in the race setting, and I think none of the runners use that strat as a normal go-to strat in their runs. So the safe strat becomes a risky strat because they haven't done it a lot. But everyone made it through. We're pretty much still in sync. Going to the hippo level. You can get to space by jumping into a bubble made of space hippo snot. That's what I learned from this game.
I haven't learned anything from this game, personally.
Now you have.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I almost forgot that I just learned that.
Well.
So we're floating through this level. Wait, what did you say?
No, nothing.
No,
all good.
Right. You can keep talking if you want. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, very technical this level. Not you just hold the A button, float through. But the next level, the moon level, is rather technical, more technical than it looks, because you want to maximize the distance you walk on the ground here, which is not super intuitive. For some reason, it's faster than floating through the air.
And there's a really cool jump coming up soon that they need to make. It's a pretty tight window to make it onto the beginning of one of these spike pillars. And if you do it properly, you will not take any damage, and you'll be able to do this as efficiently as possible. Looks like EiP got the bad frame.
Yeah, I pressed the jump button a frame too early there. You still get a jump, but you get a very crippled jump. That actually was enough to almost catch Chubaloe up. So he saved about a second there just by being able to walk more and not have to slow down at all. Here we just float.
Yeah, this level's pretty uneventful, but I guess you can do some tricks if you want. I've seen some people float through some pretty small gaps between the stars.
Yeah, you can play around with the hitboxes here. The star hitboxes, as well as Mario's hitbox, are kind of weird in this level. Star hitboxes are only around the center of the sprite, and Mario's lower hitbox, the legs, actually don't have a hitbox here.
Yes, so as you can see where Chubaloe is right now, if there's stars pretty much right at Mario's legs, you can just stay floating up there, and you will be unaffected by them.
Yeah, just have to be careful with Mario's head bubble. I think he maintained some of the bubble from the hippo over his face.
No, yeah, that's true, he did. Yeah, it got smaller though.
Yeah, it just occurred to me. It should get bigger with the vacuum in space, but yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, but space also.
Why did you bring that up?
I don't know. I'm sorry. It would be interesting if once you got out into space, it was actually an auto scroller and it just pushed you forward and you were never able to come back to Earth. But that's not the way it works.
Yeah, sadly, you have to come back.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about the boss at the end of this? Because it's a pretty interesting boss.
Yes. The boss is Tatanga, and Tatanga's iframes are very interesting. We want to shoot Tatanga, which makes him go into a stun. The duration of that stun depends on an internal timer that we can control pretty consistently, but then we have to keep mashing very, very quickly to keep him in that stun animation and optimally shoot him 4 times and then hit him on the head once. EiP was a little bit too fast with his shots actually, and both runners get a similar outcome.
Yeah.
You
so
can be
this
too
is-
fast. So what happened to EiP there is he was mashing too fast, and his second shot was too close to the first one. Tatanga was still in his stun animation, so the second shot traveled through Tatanga entirely. You can only have 2 shots on the screen at the same time, so that hindered him at shooting more. So then he had to shoot longer and actually hit him on the head twice instead of once.
But they're both
And pretty
large
much
Mario. So that's... Oh, no, wait, they're both
No, they're
small Mario.
not.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. It's relative, right? But
Yeah, I guess it is.
they relative to their possibilities. Oh, interesting. EiP is going for a quicker backup here. That is a little bit more risky. We will see how that goes.
Ooh, we might have made
I would
it.
be-
Yes. he
Oh yeah.
makes it.
Okay.
Nice. So that brings it. It's EiP and not EiP. Is that correct?
It's EiP, yeah.
It's EiP. Okay, so that brings EiP to the lead.
Yeah, EiP is a former Super Monkey Ball 2 runner, and I think that's where his nickname came from.
Okay. And he does the quick strat on that platform, so he pulls ahead even a little bit more, hitting these invisible blocks. Does not get the double block break, but has a pretty good lead at this point.
Yeah, like not going for that power up and generally being a little bit faster still in the Tatanga fight. Pulled him ahead by like 5 seconds.
And here we are in another auto scroller where there's probably the least eventful level in the game, I would think.
Yeah. Least required gameplay, but relatively to that highest possibility of silly death.
Yeah, I mean, when you get bored, you do things that may lead to something you don't want.
Wouldn't it be great if both of our runners just died to goofing around? No.
I mean, I don't think that
We've
would
had
be
enough
great,
trouble today.
but it would be
Yeah.
interesting.
That's what
I
I
think-
mean, yeah.
I think it would be something that we'd never see again. So yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to see both deaths for the sake of
Yeah, let's
la-
see whom
a landmark moment.
Yeah. Want to see whom I can pay to do that in the race. Without anyone knowing, of course.
Yeah. This is the final level of Macro Zone. As I said before, this level has a really nice flow to it. If you would agree with that, dear.
Yeah, like the platforming requires you to do some tight inputs, and the openings in the level are really tight, as you can see. So to keep it flowy, you have to play well. But if you do, it just feels really good to play this level fast.
Yeah. Looks like EiP gets that. Oh, sorry, EiP gets that fast strat on those flying Goombas. And this
So
is
does
the third boss.
Chubaloe. Ooh, EiP
Yeah.
got very close to the red there.
You can
you have to
you
match.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I didn't have anything to say.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that you can see that he is doing most of the strats that he would do in a world record attempt run. He is trying to be as efficient as possible.
Yeah, he also is particularly fast at mashing, as we could already see on Tatanga, where he mashed too fast, and he could only get that close to the red because he was mashing so fast and could keep the red stunned there. But yeah, Chubaloe is still right on his heels. He hasn't made any more mistakes. He was just a bit safe when doing the backup in Macro Zone 1. Apart from that, still a great run.
Yep. Great race
And
between
it
these
only
two.
needs one mistake for him to catch up.
And here are the stairs. Looks like EiP gets that pretty cleanly. Let's see what Chubaloe does. Ooh, gets stopped right there. So he's going to fall back just a little bit more.
Yeah, the important thing is that he kept his fire floor there.
Yeah.
Like
Sorry.
I would take keeping the fire flower, but waiting for a second over going through the level at full speed, but losing the power up any day. Because as you can see here, the second level of Pumpkin Zone has a lot of enemies right in your way, and if you can just shoot them, it's very advantageous.
Okay,
But
so
Chubaloe had a. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, kill counts. This is one of the levels where you start to look at your overall kill count. Would you say that?
Yeah, at least I do.
Yeah.
In that regard, I guess Chubaloe is on a better pace, but you can't really judge it that accurately yet because there are a lot of kills, a lot of optional kills back in Mario Zone. I would say EiP is a little bit low on his count, while Chubaloe is right where I would want to be, at 82.
Mm-hmm.
Those kills will come in very handy in the castle later.
And if you're short on kills, I believe Mario Zone is a good zone to rack up some extra ones.
Yeah, they are just alternative routes that you can go in Mario Zone. It's a very open level design in most Mario Zone levels with quite a few animals. Actually, not a lot of animals, but enemies. There's a theme in this game that some zones have animals like cowfish that we know from the real world.
Yep.
And others, like Pumpkin Zone, not as much. We see ghosts and some Japanese yokai, which are also ghosts. And we saw Batman in the first Pumpkin Zone level.
But unfortunately, we did not see Robin.
Yeah, which would be an animal again.
Yep. All right, so
Sad.
we're coming up to power up here. EiP just got the bunny ears, which are going to be very useful for the next level. But before that, both of these runners are going to have to go up against the dreaded witch, which, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that, is a heavily, I guess, RNG-based boss. Do you want to talk about like the patterns and whatnot? Because you'll probably talk about it better than I can.
The witch is considered on the right of the level, and the probability of her switching sides is 75%, which is why we see EiP predicting the direction there. Every round, the witch is supposed to switch positions at a probability of 75% again. So left, right, left is what we will see most of the time, and worked out for EiP and Chubaloe.
Yep. Still keeping
the probability
this
of that is
close.
Yeah, they really are. So the overall probability of left, right, left is only 42%. So it might seem a bit risky to always just guess instead of reacting, but the 42% is actually just good enough if you're at that level of execution that it's worth it to go for it and save that half a second.
Alright, so this is the first level of the turtle zone, which is just mashing. So you want to mash at, I believe, 6 hertz. And
yeah,
basically just keep your height.
Yeah, that's the convenient thing about the bunny ears in this game. I'm not sure if it's fully intended, but that they were at least aware that you could abuse this technique. Normally you slowly descend if you just keep the button held, but if you mash at those 6 hertz that you mentioned, or just any kind of somewhat high-ish consistent frame rate, will not lose time, not lose height ever.
And now we're in the submarine?
Yeah, the submarine level is the first big swimming level, or the only truly water level in this run. Neither swimming horizontally nor vertically are trivial in this game. For swimming upwards, you have to hit a very consistent rhythm. You can see, or you could see on Chubaloe's side that he was trying to keep up with the small bubble that Mario let up. Wasn't quite able to keep up. That's your standard if you want to swim upwards really quickly.
Yeah,
that's how fast you could go.
Unfortunately, Chubaloe lost his power-up as well, so that's going to affect the way he runs through this.
With the bunny ears, you have... EiP is actually not using it. There is a strat where you can keep your... Like, after your first swim stroke, you can keep the button pressed, and bunny ears give you that bunny hop. If you touch the ground, you get an automatic jump. And you can make use of that underwater as well, which will just grant you extra height for saving one button press. Very convenient, but Neither of the runner is using it. Chubaloe can't because he doesn't have the bunny ears. Ape just maybe doesn't like it.
Chubaloe takes the slightly slower strat there of just walking underneath the spiky thingamajig to be safe.
Yeah, both runners will have to slow down for the power-up in Turtle 3. Ape already did that. They're kind of apart by exactly what you would expect by their old PBs, or maybe also still current PBs.
Mm-hmm. A little bit more swimming here, and then we'll get to the octopus boss, which is pretty simple, but can actually be a very difficult boss if you do not have the fire flower.
Yeah, the difficult thing in this level is just the fire flower grab that we just saw Chubaloe do. It's somewhat tight and the room is very laggy, so you want to minimize the time you spend in the room in the first place, and both of our runners actually did that perfectly.
All right.
Okay, can Chubaloe catch up here, or keep the distance the same?
I think the next level is going to be a bit deterministic of that.
Yeah, pay attention on Ape's side to the first jump he's doing off the question mark block. That one is a super jump, where you want to release your jump button just before reaching the peak of the jump, and he did it perfectly.
Nice.
If you...
Great first room there.
Yeah, that was really good. For that particular super jump, you want to hold your jump button for 25 or 26 frames to get up onto the gear immediately. Let's see how Chubaloe does here. Chubaloe does. See, it's tight.
Yeah. So after 3 fails, he decides just to take the other route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what you were referring to. That's just crucial in this level to get those super jumps if you want to be really fast. And Ape widens the gap by getting those super jumps.
But as everyone has said during this tournament, it all comes down to Castle.
Yeah, we also see Ape going for the regular PB attempt strat by starting Mario 2 small. Chubaloe will do as well, which is a little bit risky.
Oh, he hits that block there. Wow.
That was funny. I've never seen that before. He even grabbed it from below. We have a money bag, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the first time I've seen one in a run, actually.
Yeah, those Japanese runners and their secret strats that, yeah, only emerge now in an international tournament.
That's a very interesting route on the on that ball level, though. I don't know if I've seen that. I don't know if you do it. I can't remember. I usually kind of zone out in the ball level.
Yeah, same. Like both watching and playing it.
Yeah. All right,
so Chubaloe made it through safely as well with these small Mario strats. Very impressive.
Mm-hmm. And you can see Ape got that power up here that he's going to quickly get rid of to get through that area as fast as
Yeah,
possible.
that shows off that we can take damage without slowing down in this game at all. So in that case, you want to avoid that small conveyor belt section and the spikes. You just run through because you can just grab another power-up right afterwards. Chubaloe is frozen on my end just before he was about to do exactly that.
Yeah, unfortunately, still frozen. In the meantime, Ape going through the final level before Castle. He will fight the 3 pigs. He needs to make sure to, I think, kill all the enemies aside from the bullet bills here to get his count up to 99.
Yes, that's correct. Which is also, I think, lag-wise, it is the best to kill all the enemies in this level. So you usually want to set it up at 91.
Alright,
But
so
yeah, there's not too much going on in this level, except for killing the required enemies, but the boss fight is pretty tricky to execute. You want to say something about that?
Oh, I just want to say that first pig, this one, Oh, wow. Ape getting very close to that
That
first pick.
mashing speed.
Yes, just amazing mashing speed. But yeah, that's a good point. This, if you want to do it as fast as possible, takes very fast mashing speed. And what Ape showed there is pretty much, would you call that almost like a perfect fight?
Yeah, like that first piggy that was exceptional. He did you can buffer your jump there, which you saw Chubaloe. Oh no, Chubaloe takes damage. That's not what you want to see. Now the fight takes a lot longer. Because if you have to jump on the pigs, their stun timer is much higher. That could be an unsurmountable gap already. But in the castle things can happen. And
Yes.
Ape is not through yet.
So this
But yeah,
first
the
level of the castle, he's taking that damage on purpose to reduce lag there, I believe, and he's taking damage here to make sure that he doesn't get hit by the fireball and possibly reduce lag as well.
Yeah, both hits are there to reduce lag, and it's also somewhat more consistent to be small at the end of room 1. Just you fit through gaps little bit better as small Mario.
Making a small jump there to do that faster. He jumps up against the wall there to trigger that platform so that he can quickly get over to it, and that was pretty much done perfectly.
Yes. You want to jump over some of the floor tiles here to not trigger some fists that would come out of the ceiling. You don't often see the fists in a race environment. The stairs rooms are somewhat tricky. You have to zigzag through and not hit any of the walls.
Would you still say that Ape is on a 770 pace here? Oh wait, no, he didn't make that jump at the first level, so probably a 68, I would think.
He is even on 64 pace only.
Oh, okay.
What that means is we can manipulate the second phase of Wario 2. That depends on the in-game timer. You want to enter his room after killing or taking care of Wario 1 at an in-game time of 0, 4, or 8. And he will arrive there at 6-ish, so you will have to wait until 4. So he waits for 4, then goes, and now Wario will drop down immediately, enabling us to actually hit him.
1, 2, and 3, and now he goes to the final phase.
I think Chubaloe is on the same cycle, just barely. He will stand at the door of Wario 2 at 67. Ape has one more phase to go.
And there we go.
And he's done.
26:42. Congratulations to Ape on that. I think, is that the fastest run of the tournament so far?
That is definitely the fastest run of the tournament. He takes over that position from Chubaloe, actually, who held that fastest time at 27:08 before him.
Alright, so Chubaloe gets the same pattern there from the second phase of Wario, and we'll go on to the third phase. And it's looking like a 27:2x-ish time here.
Yeah, without that Piggy's mishap, he might have been in sub 27 contention again. Maybe not quite, but that definitely threw him back further than the overall race suggested. But he makes it through.
Yeah. So yeah, this was a great race between these two runners, and great times from both of them. Very, very interesting to watch. And I guess Chubaloe will move into the second chance bracket. But the good thing about the second chance bracket is you can come all the way back.
Yeah, you love that name, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I want to look up whom will he be up against. 50. Chubaloe will meet the Beast Monster in the losers bracket. That will be interesting. Beast Monster is a very new runner. Doesn't have a lot of experience yet, so we'll see how that will go.
Yeah, and it looks like EiP will face the winner of the Master Kratos Limestoners match, which I'm not sure if that's going to be happening soon. I'm not sure if it's on the schedule yet.
I don't think that's there yet, yeah. We will have to let me refresh.
In the meantime, let me pull up the rest of the content happening. And also, I should see if Chubaloe wants to do an interview. Let me see. Oh, Chubaloe. So, just now, I've realized I've been pronouncing it wrong the entire time.
Yeah, both of our runners are in the chat at least.
So, let's see. While we're waiting to see if any of them want to do an interview. Oh, yeah. So Chubaloe is totally willing to do an interview. Let me see if I can give him the invite here.
Yeah, while we're still waiting, the next race we will see today is in, what's that, 4 hours? 6 hours, I can count.
Something like it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I will have to be in that race though.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate, but you know, these things happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I sent Chubaloe the info, so let's see if he's able to join. Okay, looks like he's in here. Let's see. Sorry about my clicky keyboard.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna assume he's ready, and I'm gonna pull him in.
Okay, sure. I think he's just getting his mic set up. As soon as he is set up, then should be good for the interview.
Oh, he can't, doesn't he?
Yeah, he may need some kind of permission change.
That is odd. I've pulled in people before.
Oh, there we go. Looks like he's unmuted now.
Hello, Chubaloe, and yeah, GG.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, first of all, congratulations to EiP. Awesome race. And thank you to all the Japanese viewers. Thanks a lot for being here.
Yeah, he brought a crowd, I believe.
Yeah, he brought a crowd. It's the most crowded race so far.
Yeah. So you already mentioned it in the chat. You had those small hiccups that are always so annoying, at least to me.
I had so many hiccups, but the tiny ones were okay. But I had a giant hiccup in Turtle 2 where I did get hit by the first enemy there.
Yeah.
And that took me like 11 seconds. Yeah, and then the piggy fight was awful.
Yeah. I mean, to make it easier on you, at the piggy fight, you were already far enough behind that didn't matter at that point at least.
I know.
But yeah,
I had a feeling.
totally, yeah.
But you don't know, in Castle anything can happen, so I want to keep close at least.
Exactly.
But
I was about to say, you never want to give up in this game.
No, but I think even if he died early in Castle, he would still be in front of me, so I think the race was really over in Turtle 2.
Yeah, I agree. Like, that mistake just festers because you can't do a lot of the strats later on the level, and then You have to
Yeah.
slow down all of it, and it also does something to your psyche.
Yeah, that's
At
true.
least for me, I get so impatient when I
Yeah.
make a mistake, and it only plays out after another 1.5 minutes in that level. It's
Mhm.
really an annoying level to make an early
Yeah.
mistake. I get you.
Oh, but 27, 22, it could be worse.
It's a very good race time, like
Yeah.
everything
I
considered.
beat the practice run before, so I wish that was
I
my
heard
run.
about that.
But it
Congratulations to
was
that.
26:53, so I would still lost.
Yeah, but that's a great time though. 26:53.
Yeah, I'm the 27 sub 27.
That's nice. Nobody can take that away from you.
Exactly.
So your next match looks like it's going to be against the Beast Monster, and
Yep.
we'll see how that one goes.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, thanks a lot for the commentary and for the lessons also out there.
Yeah, you're welcome. Next time, study the Turtle 2 lesson somewhere. Sorry.
Yeah. Remember that there are enemies.
Yeah, but no, you did well. You can be proud of yourself for pulling
Yeah.
off a still lowish 27 in the race.
Yeah.
We've seen many runners struggle so far in the tournament, and that was still solid.
Yeah. And
Well,
EiP
hope to see you soon.
with its first sub 24 of the tournament, the only sub 24 so far.
Correct. I hope we're gonna see a lot more of those starting in round 2.
Yep. I hope you will see one of mine.
Yeah, yeah. You can come back. We will see what your path through the
Yeah.
lose zone will look like.
Yeah, but I've already won that. So one mistake and could be over. So no more mistakes.
All right. With that, we can sign off, and I can only recommend everyone in chat to follow the tournament. Again, we will see the next race tonight at 3 p.m. Eastern. Not sure which channel we are assigned to. So far, it looks like Speed Gaming 4, but there were some technical issues earlier, so maybe that will change. So keep your eyes open.
Yeah, and thanks for everyone who is watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you again.
Yeah.
Take care.
Have a good rest of the day, everyone.